Go na dam.
A pleasant day, afternoon, evening to each and everyone. My name is Erica Joy Kapul, and today I am the first reporter. So, for our learning objectives for today, at the end of the discussions, we will going to discuss or we will going to understand price segmentations with versioning. Second, identify influences on a versioning strategy. Analyze the impact of version range in order. Examine price differentials in versioning. And lastly, explore mixed versioning and add-on pricing structures. Next slide, please. So for our first topic, which is my topic, is the price segmentations with versioning. So the concept of price segmentations with versioning, it involves creating multiple versions of a product to cater to different customer segments based on their willingness to pay. So this strategy typically follows a good, better, best structure. The good version is the most affordable with only essential features, while the better version has additional features and is mid-price, and the best version is the most expensive, offering the highest level of functionality. Next slide, please. Ay, ibalik na lang. So, the good versions of the price segmentations versioning, it means that these entry level versions offering the most basic features at the lowest price point. So it's positions toward the lower end of the perceived benefits and price scale. So targeting price sensitive customers, while the better version or the mid level version has more features than the good versions, resulting in a higher perceived benefit. So it's priced in the middle range, balancing features and affordability for customers seeking more value without paying the premium for the best versions. And lastly, we have the best versions. So these top tier versions provide the highest perceived benefits, making it the most feature rich and expensive options. It targets customers willing to pay more for advanced functionality. So in this approach, each version is designed to appeal to a distinct customer segment, where those who need only basic functionality choose the good versions, while more discerning customers may options for the best. These segmentations allow businesses to capture more customer across different price points by catering to varying level of demand. So creating these versions often involves starting with a fully featured products and then removing certain features to create more affordable versions. Although this process can incur additional development costs, these are usually fixed costs, meaning they don't directly affect the pricing of each version. However, the good, better, best model assumes that customer preferences increase linearly with price. So in some markets, this works well as higher paying customers tends to want more features. But in other cases, preferences don't align with willingness to pay, such as with flavor choices in ice cream, where different tastes don't imply a higher or lower willingness to pay. So in these situations, the strategy may shift to a multiple approach rather than a strict good, better, best line up. So, while it might be tempting to push all customers towards the most expensive versions, businesses should avoid leaving gaps in the lower market segments, as this could allow competitors to offer low cost alternatives. So, that would be the end of my report. I will now give the floor to the next reporter. Thank you so much for listening.
So, good day everyone. I am Ivy Demeterio, and the topic that I will discuss
is the influences on a versioning strategy. So, ang versioning strategy, it is when a company offers different versions of a product at different prices to appeal to various types of customers. So, kaning a strategy, this isn't just about making more options, it's also about understanding what customers value and how they make buying decisions. So here's the following that influences versioning strategies. First is marginal cost. So when companies decide on a versioning strategy, a key factor they consider is marginal cost, which is the cost of producing one extra unit of a product. In versioning, firms often aim to keep this cost low, especially when offering an enhanced version of their product. For example, sub-additive marginal cost make versioning more profitable by reducing production expenses. Ang sub-additive cost means it's cheaper to make one improved version than to create separate items that deliver similar benefits. So like sa mga hard disk manufacturer, it costs them less to produce a single hard drive with twice the storage than two individual ones. So this cost structure also allows companies to offer a lower price for enhanced versions than if they sold each item separately. So as a result, the demand can increase because customers see good value and the firm captures higher profits. Next slide, please. So next is the prospect theory. So ang prospect theory, it is a concept from psychology that tells us it's better to bundle pains and unbundle gains when setting prices. In other words, people prefer to make one payment for several benefits rather than paying separately for each one. When it comes to versioning strategies, companies use this insight to combine multiple features into a single, higher level version of a product. For example, the higher level versions may offer more features or better performance, making it more attractive without asking customers to pay for each benefit individually. And companies often use three techniques to make enhanced versions stand out. First is marketing emphasizes the extra benefits of enhanced versions. Second is packaging differs between versions to make the value difference clear. And the third one is the design or form may vary to visually show added value. So prospect theory suggests that versioning strategies help customers see more value in a higher level product and makes the price seem more appealing. So companies can potentially earn more from an enhanced versions than from charging for each feature separately. Next slide, please. So next is extreme aversion. So extreme aversion is a psychological effect where customers feel uncomfortable choosing the cheapest or most expensive option in the lineup. So instead, they offer prefer a middle choice, a behavior influenced by loss aversion, which means people feel losses more deeply than gains. So in a good, better, best lineup, customers usually choose the middle or better option, feeling it offers a safe balance between cost and quality. For example, they might worry that the lowest price option has too few features, but feel the highest price option is too expensive. Companies often strategically create three or more versions to encourage customers toward the middle choice. So by adding an expensive high-end option, even if only few people buy it, they can make the other high-end products seem more affordable. So this tactic is used to help customers feel more comfortable and confident in choosing the middle option, which can lead to faster decisions and more sales. So that's all for my part. To continue the discussion, may I call on Miss Lindayan? Thank you.
So, hello guys, my name is Melody Lindayan and I am going to discuss the version range or the number effects on discounting with price differentials. When companies create multiple versions of a product, they use a strategy called versioning. This approach targets various customer groups by offering different levels of quality and price, allowing the company to reach more customers and maximize profits. Think of smartphone models, there's also the mid-range and the high-end version. Each caters to a different budget so customers can choose what best suits their needs and preferences. So there are key elements in versioning. Next slide, please. So first, um, version range and number of versions. So offering multiple versions can attract a broad range of customers, but it has its limits. Too many choices can lead to choice overload, where customers feel overwhelmed and struggle to decide. Just like, for example, a study in online retail showed that sales improve when they reduce options from three versions to just two. Fewer choices help customers make faster decisions. Companies need to find the right balance. Each version adds marketing and management costs, so the goal is to offer enough choices to satisfy customers without causing confusion. So we have here first the range effect. The range effect refers to the gap between the lowest and highest price in a product line. A large gap can make customers question the value of the lowest or highest options. For example, in a restaurant, if the most expensive dish is priced at the double the lowest price one, customers are more likely to feel that both options offer good value. In contrast, airlines might price first class tickets at 20 times that cost of economy, targeting a very specific high paying customer segment. Though, though Corning handled this well by introducing a lower cost brand, Xiaometer, for price sensitive customers while keeping the original brand for those who focus on quality and service. So, next we have the order effects. The order in which versions are presented impacts customer decisions. Starting with the highest price option can set a high preference point, making mid-tier options seem more affordable. Just like, for example, a car dealership might show a luxury model first, followed by a mid-range and then an economy model. Customers having seen the luxury model may see the mid-range model as more reasonably priced and be more likely to choose it. However, during economic downturns, showing the least expensive option first may be more effective as it shows customer they have affordable choices rather. So next, we have the discounting and price differentials. In versioning, price differentials refer to the price gaps between different versions. Adjusting these gaps through discounts can change customer choices. There are three main types of price differentials. First, the constant price differential. With the constant differential, all versions receive the same discount, keeping the price gap unchanged. This approach works well when the original price differences are already optimized for customer needs. Just like, for example, if three phone models are discounted by 10%, the relative difference between the versions remains the same. Customers can still choose based on quality and budget without reevaluating the price gap. Second, we have the divergent price differential. A divergent differential means giving a larger discount to the lower price version, widening the gap. This approach attracts price sensitive customers who may not have considered the product otherwise. However, it could also pull customers away from a higher price versions. A basic model of a laptop, for example, is discounted by 30%, while the premium model is only discounted by 10%. New customers looking for affordability may now choose the basic version, even if they initially considered the premium one. And the last one, we have the convergent price differential. In a convergent differential, the higher priced version gets a larger discount, reducing the gap. This encourages existing customers to upgrade to the higher end version, especially when the long term revenue depends on premium products. Just like, for instance, a software company discounts its premium subscription by 25% but offers only a 10% discount on the standard version. The closer price gap makes the premium version more appealing to customers who want additional features, encouraging them to choose the higher tier. So let's proceed to the next slide, please. So, choosing the right differential. The right discounting strategy depends on the target market and the company goals. So, we have a constant differential is ideal for maintaining a balance choice among options, and the divergent differential is effective for attracting price-sensitive customers and growing market share, and the convergent differential motivates value-sensitive customers to upgrade, increasing potential revenue from premium offerings. Understanding these strategies helps companies create a versioning plan that aligns with both customer behavior and profit goals. By balancing version range, order effects, and price differentials, companies can meet diverse customer needs while optimizing revenue. Remember, the key is to consider how customers make choices and adjust accordingly. That is all about that is all my discussion for this topic, and the continuation of my topic will be discussed by Miss Gania.